Stirring the coffee with chopsticks using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize the taste of your coffee at the molecular level. Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am the Sultan. We'll get started, but first, coffee. Better than I thought. Half of my Ethiopian, half of 8 o'clock brand decaf. I'm reducing the caffeine. There's been times where I have felt a little bit of a caffeine rush about mid-morning, and I don't like that, and I know it's from the caffeine. So I really want to cut down on that. I have cut down on coffee. Usually, come summer, I go down to like 1 cup every day. Wintertime, two cups. But we're approaching that 1 cup a day kind of thing. It's good. It's good. Better than I thought. Up early this morning because I'm taking somebody to the hospital for a colonoscopy. That's going to be fun for them, right? We are sending billions to countries that hate us here in America. Countries that dance in the streets whenever an American is killed. Yet California doesn't have water. It's time that changes. Old things tell stories, not throwaway things. Things like pipes, iron skillets, tractors, ladders. I like old purposeful things and think about the people that used them, the era that they lived in, what their struggles were, what their victories were, and decisions that may have been made. I like old things that may have helped people relax and escape. An old porch swing, fountain pen, a fan, church pews, and their accompanying kneelers. Even old clothes, such as tweed jackets, hats, or a scarf, all tell stories. Never throw those away. Money isn't everything, but it's right up there with oxygen. I want to dance with you, twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intended dancing for. I just want to dance with you. George Strait, 1998. Keith Green has been dead for 37 years. For those of you who know Keith Green, let that sink in. 37 years. I was watching some funny videos of the farting preacher on YouTube. And then I Googled him, just looked at his Wikipedia. Robert Gibson Tilton, born in 1946, is an American televangelist of the prosperity gospel, widely known for his infomercial-styled religious television program, Success in Life, which at its peak in 1991 aired in all 235 American markets and brought in $80 million a year, and was described as the fastest growing television ministry in America. In 1991, $80 million a year. Amazed at the money, amazed that there are sheep. You know who the new televangelist is? Politicians. The far out ones. Obama was a televangelist. Bernie Sanders, not so much Hillary. AOC is, Beto is. These fringy, wacky people that people say, it's time for a change. They just put something different in because they think different is better. It's like jerking off with the other hand because you feel like someone else is doing it. That always leads to trouble. Always. Don't let your sick and tiredness lead to more bullshit in your life and in the life of your fellow countrymen? I guess you showed them. Scarcity. Look it up. Scarcity. You are being shit tested by everybody all the time. Live with it. So how'd you do yesterday? Benjamin Owen is telling the truth. This is why he is getting his tongue, his quote-unquote tongue cut out. Just like in medieval times, they only pulled the tongues out of truth tellers. I guarantee you more lies than truth are being told by the news that you watch and the social media that you scroll through on a daily basis. There's more lies than truth. You must be able to criticize anyone at any time. I'm not talking about making fun of or mocking. That's different. That's just being an asshole. Criticize as in critically thinking and communicating what you find. List the things that you cannot say. Make a list of the words you are not allowed to say. Make a list of the concepts that you are not allowed to communicate on TV, radio, social media, YouTube, etc. Only then do you find out who your gatekeepers and babysitters are. Make that list. Make the list of the words you can't say, and you'll find out immediately who your gatekeepers are. Remember Covfefe? C-O-V-F-E-F-E? That was pure awesomeness. The best memes ever in the past 10 years came from that. He dies in April. I'm sorry, he dies in February, she dies in April. They both could have been sick. Maybe not. We used to say that she died of a broken heart if she passed away 2 or 3 months after him. And that happens both ways. It's beautiful and tragic, bitter and sweet. Any attempts to explain this phenomenon with modern terminology falls miserably short. A wife dies, let's say it's an elderly couple in their 70s, 80s, 90s. A wife dies, a few months later the husband dies. He wasn't ill, he wasn't sick, didn't have cancer, he just dies. People say, I remember years ago, people would say, well, he died of a broken heart or she died of a broken heart. Modern terminology in the red pill world has zero explanation for that. There is not a single person I know, including my friends, that can describe that phenomenon. It happens. People can die of a broken heart. When your heart and your life is not that strong, you can give up. It might have happened to your parents. It might have happened to your grandparents. It's bitter and sweet, beautiful and tragic. That's why putting everyone in a diagnosis or a capsule can be dangerous sometimes. Me, divorced 15 years, steady girlfriends, on and off for about 7 years. The last 8 years, no steady girl. Social dating, enjoying myself, having a great time. Solid guy friends and acquaintances. No church membership. And it's the happiest I have been in my entire life. Say what you want. Trouble starts when you dive headfirst into relationships and church. I speak mainly to Christian people because I am the rational Christian and possibly one of the only rational Christian men. Any of my Anyone else, especially my black female followers, do you get mad at commercials and TV shows where black women are sassy, bitchy, and angry? It's the white liberals in New York and Hollywood portraying you like that. Listen to me, my black sisters. Listen to me. It's white liberal New York and Hollywood portraying you as bitchy and angry. That's the script that they write for you. You don't get to write that script. And if you are an avid TV watcher, you start thinking maybe that's the way you should be. Do not accept it. Do not accept it. Rise. Get away from the garbage. Every culture has its own garbage, so get away from your own culture's garbage. Get away from the media, Hollywood, and New York garbage. Be your own woman. Show me a black woman on a crime program right now. Show me any program that's on at night. Any of these cop shows. You know, like where there's like, usually it's like the black female judge, and she is just angry and sassy and bitchy. Doesn't matter, just always, You're not like that and you know it. Do not accept it. Rise up. White, liberal New York and Hollywood are not your friends. So I never want to hear you say the word, never, ever want to hear you say that word woke. Because if you still accept this, you aren't woke. Words to take out of your social media names. MGTOW, PUA, Playboy, crypto, testosterone, shred, vegan, flat earth, resist, or bear. I understand the new bear. I'm talking about the sexual bear thing. What other words are major soapbox and virtue signaling terms that you're sick of seeing? Please list them down below. I'd love to see the things that you're kind of tired of. Remember, MGTOW is a tool. It's a building tool, not a demolition tool. That's the first thing. It should build people up. It's a nice place to visit, but you don't want to live there. Maybe you weren't worth following to the ends of the earth. This is good for the MGTOW guys. Maybe you aren't worth following to the ends of the earth. Maybe you didn't pursue excellence. Maybe you did, and you married the wrong woman, mister. But I guarantee you that you slacked somehow, somewhere. But it's female nature. Shut up. Maybe you're just an asshole. If you don't know where the heck you're going or how you're going to get there, then you tell me how that's attractive to anyone else and why excellence should pursue you. Any longtime watchers of this, I say, pursue excellence and excellence pursues you. You don't even have to try and you encounter excellence. Logos rising, finish your coffee.